Hey, what's going on, Libra? Welcome back to the House of Luminance. My name is Antoine. We're going to look at the general energies surrounding you. This is a timeless message, okay? So it's hopefully going to give you some insight into a past, present, or possible future situation. All right. This is a general message. So if it does resonate, then don't be afraid to let me know in the comment box below. If it doesn't resonate, then I do understand that you gotta go. Okay. No problem at all. So Libra, while I was pre-shuffling, there was like this theme of just like this calm energy source. Okay, so you could be a source of calm energy for someone. Someone could be a source of calm energy for you. This also could just be saying that whatever comes out in this message today, that during this time that you're seeing this, if it is a chaotic situation, you can maybe get through that by just maybe a little bit of meditation, okay, and just trying to balance some of that calmness. I mean, balance some of that chaos with finding moments of just calmness, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just get the message out here. And if I called you another sign, I'm so sorry. I know I'm talking to Libra. All right, Libra. So we have suffering in silence. Okay, Libra. What's going on? What is this? We got suffering in silence, Libra. Okay. Many of you can be experiencing situations in your life where it feels like you really can't open up about it. Okay. You kind of have to keep quiet. Maybe you feel like others won't understand you, or maybe you feel like you just don't want people to feel sorry for you if they do understand. It could just be general embarrassment, right? And you want to just kind of handle the situation on a personal level, just on your own without even having to bother anybody. Okay. Maybe you don't want to burden anyone with telling them your story or telling them what it is that you're going through. So instead, you opt to internalize and maybe catastrophize. I'm hearing as well. Um, hmm. Okay. Spirit is also showing me like you having accomplishments, right? You reaching a level of accomplishment somewhere, and then it's like, well, now what? You don't know necessarily which way to go or which way to turn. You feel like you kind of stopped, or you've had to stop. Um, and then there's no other way that you can progress in the way that you're going now. So it's just like you have to go another direction, but there's no path. So who do you reach out to? It may feel like that, where generally you just feel alone. You don't have anybody that you can reach out to, anybody that you can talk to, or anybody that you feel will listen. Okay. Or anybody that you feel won't judge you. All right, Libra. We're gonna go ahead and just put that up there because that is the central energy. Under the deck, okay, spiritual union. So there is someone there, Libra. There is someone there that is wanting to listen to you, that is wanting to maybe possibly even share some of the burden of responsibility with you, whatever this is. Now, I mean, I know that, everyone's dealing with something different. Okay, Libra. And so even if this isn't something that this person can really share with you as far as like a burden or something like that, like this person is just still genuinely there and they genuinely want to understand and just maybe offer support, you know, or just listen. I'm seeing like this person here like wants to like bump heads, and not in a way of like competition, but just in a way of like they want to put their head together with yours to maybe even reach a solution. This person feels very solution oriented. Okay, Libra, you could have that solution if you actually just speak up and not suffer in silence, is what spirit is telling me. And clearly, I mean, it's just clear. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot. I don't want to overcomplicate this. As this kind of plays into the theme that we talked about of you just, needing calmness, right, in your life right now, I feel like this person is here even just to offer that. In spite of everything that you're having to go through, even if they cannot provide a solution for what it is that you're going through, they're still there to be your peace in a way. Okay, Libra? It doesn't necessarily have to be anybody romantic. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. This could just be a really, really close friend. This just could be a new person that you meet that maybe has gone through similar struggles and they understand. This could be a family member, coworker, whatever. The point is that it's someone that is here, and you know, in spite of whatever it is that you are going through, like they probably see it, right? They probably see right through it, and they probably recognize the signs, Libra. And soon enough, I think you'll learn that this person is trustworthy, or this person is someone that you can open up to kind of relieve, even if relieving the burden means that you're just getting it off of your chest, and there's nothing that they can really do about it, but just getting it out. It feels helpful in this way. Okay. All right, let's get one more shuffle, y'all. Okay. Okay. So we have the Empress, Libra. There's your ruler. The Seven of Cups. Okay. And then the Fool. Yeah. This really kind of speaks to what I was saying earlier, Libra, where it feels like you have reached a point now where it's like you've grown, but now it's you're needing to go in a different direction. Now there's maybe a new start or a new beginning that you have to go off on now. And you're not sure necessarily what that direction is. You don't know the type of risk that you need to take. There are choices, there are options. If I look here at this card, Suffering in Silence, I see that she's at the top of this one mountain. Okay. She's at the top of this mountain. It feels like up to this point, the journey has been easy. Okay. And I'm just looking at the steps that are carved out here on this mountain. So up to this point, the journey has been easy, but now you've reached that peak. And now it's time for you to, make your own path instead of following someone else's. And that can be very risky. Okay. Now there are ideas. I do feel like you do have ideas. I feel like you do have plans, right? You do have intentions that you're wanting to see come to fruition in this world. It's just the path of how to get there can be very risky, especially when you don't know what actually lies ahead of you when you're trying to move forward. I feel like that's where this extra person comes in, or this other person comes in, right? Because it's like maybe they don't have the answers, but maybe they do kind of help illuminate the path for you or make the choice easier for you. Um, Honestly, it really just feels like this person, they really don't have the power to like make anything happen for you because this is your situation, but they do allow you to brainstorm with them. They do allow you to be able to like open up your mind and speak, and it's somebody that's at least letting you know if the decision that you're needing to make makes sense or not. And sometimes we need that. The Two of Swords. Yeah, because right now you just don't see the path. You just don't see the path forward. I feel like right now you could be confusing yourself, Libra, as far as what path lies ahead of you. Um, Knight of Wands. Okay, what do you want to do, Libra, is what Spirit is asking me. What do you want to do? Okay, you followed advice up to a certain point, or you've followed a template, up to a certain point. But Libra, what is it that you actually want to do? Now it's up to you to make the choice for yourself. Even if the choice is a blind one, you have to take a risk somewhere, Libra, or else you're just going to continue to be suffering, or you're going to continue to, get the same things that you've been getting. Okay. Your ruler here, the Empress, it rules Venus. So I feel like it's your mother, and it's like your mother. You could be hearing a word from your mother. For those of you who are still blessed to have their mothers on this side of the ground, like you are maybe hearing a word. And even if your mother or mother figure has passed on, I do get this feeling where you kind of are hearing from them from the realm of the ancestors. um, they're inspiring you, or they're putting things into your dreams. Okay. um Stray message here, but I'm going to say it. It does feel like, if any of you who are with child, it feels like your unborn child is like a direct reincarnation of one of your ancestors. So like a grandmother, okay, or a great grandmother that was very revered in the family. This is them letting me know that they're about to pass through the portal of life again, but with you as a vessel. So it's like they're being birthed back into their family through you. Wow. Okay. That was a very stray message, but it came out nonetheless. I just heard a word as well. Many of you could be suffering in that way. You may be with child, you may be pregnant, and you don't know the next steps that you should take. And what I mean by that is like you don't. It's like you're having to really go through this all on your own, and you're having to make these choices for you and this other person. But Spirit is telling me to do what your heart is telling you to do. Okay. Either way, it's a risk. Three of Wands. Yeah. I feel like many of you Libras are going to get to a point to where you do begin to feel more comfortable opening up. Look, again, here's this person who's at the edge of something. Okay. However, this time, she knows that there's something that's coming for her. Okay. Something that's coming to her. Okay. Whereas here, you were afraid that there was no way to the next space, or you were afraid that there was just no way that something was going to happen for you the way you needed it to happen, or you were just afraid that you were going to have to go through something by yourself. I feel like there's a switch here where, with this Three of Wands energy, you become more open and receptive to allowing people in to be able to help you do the things that you need to do, or help you make the decisions that you need to make. Even if that's just you being inspired and not necessarily like taking advice from someone, just you being inspired by someone. The Queen of Pentacles, yes. For many of you, it is, I feel like a mother figure or a parent figure. Okay. That eventually sees through you, and it's just like, baby, I see you suffering. Let's talk about it. And then not only are they going to talk about it with you, it feels like they have something to offer you that is going to allow you to be able to see your way through out of whatever this situation is. Okay, so we do have the Tower. All right, so we definitely know, again, you have been suffering, Libra. There have been some changes. There have been some things that have just not withstood. Okay. Maybe you did, maybe during this Tower moment, maybe you did experience some losses, for sure. But now you do have the opportunity to rebuild. And there's someone that wants to help you rebuild. Queen of Swords. and you'll be more knowledgeable. You'll be more understanding of when and how things can go wrong, so that you can be able to hopefully avoid having to deal with this in the future. So it kind of feels like two things. This reading kind of feels like two things. It feels like there's something inside of you that you're struggling with, as well as something external of you that you're also struggling with. Um, but whatever's happening externally of you, it is just a mirror reflection of what's happening internally. Okay, it's all based off of the choices that you made um, up to this point, and moving forward is going to be based off the choice that you make now. Okay, but the choice that you get to make now after all of this chaos is going to come from a more mature mindset. It's going to come from a more experienced mindset. Okay, but first you just have to just really open up your mouth, Libra, and just speak it. Tell people what's going on with you. Ask for the things that you need. Okay, I'm going to leave the message there. Hopefully this wasn't too complicated. Let me know if you guys understood it. If you see anything else here in the message, let me know as well. I do appreciate y'all's time. Thank you so much for it. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.